Hi and welcome back to On the Water Flies. Today we're going to be tying a blue wing olive parachute. For this I'm going to be using some 6/0 olive along with some olive dubbing. We're going to be using some Microfibbets, some light dun hackle, and some polypropylene floating yarn for our parachute post. So go ahead and work your thread onto the shank of the hook and cut off your tag end. Once you have that cut off, go ahead and take some of the polypropylene yarn. We're doing this on a size 16. I wouldn't go any bigger than a size 16 for blue wing olive. Go from use size 18, 20, 22, even as small as 24 for blue wing olive. 16. It's almost too big, but still will work just fine. Get your yarn positioned on here. Go ahead and use 2 small little clumps and pull them back. Just pinch them in there so they don't roll on you. And hop right behind the post. Pull it nice and tight. And just go ahead and trim these off at an angle. Get rid of my stragglers I missed here. And work your way back to right about the bend of the hook. From here you're just going to take just a small amount of olive dubbing. I'm using rabbit dubbing. Just building up a little bit of a ball here right on the tail and your fly. Once you get enough, you can kind of pull off your excess just a little bit. I got kind of a shaggy look there, so let's trim that off even. And for the tail we're using some Microfibbets. You can use some hackle fibers. I'm doing the Microfibbets in tan. I'm just going to go ahead and use actually 2 Microfibbets per side here. If I can separate them enough. You don't want a whole lot of tail here, so once you get them in there, that's too short for my preference. Hold on. Once you get them into place and get them the length that you want them, wrap back down to right where your dubbing ball is. Pinch down nice and tight on them there. What it's going to do is it's going to press them up against that dubbing ball and it's going to spread them out. It's going to give a nice tail. To them. Go ahead and trim off the extra Microfibbets. you go ahead and take another little pinch of your olive dubbing. Just work your way up to right behind the parachute post. Do a few wraps. And prep your hackle feather. Go ahead and brush back the hackle. You're going to want the shiny side out. We're facing up. Dull side facing towards bottom. Just going to pull some of these hackle fibers out from the back. I'm going to leave one section a little bit empty on the bottom there. That's going to do is going to allow us, when we start to do our wraps of the hackle along the post. It's going to get us a nice clean start to it. Don't be afraid to go up a good amount on your post. Just remember, the tighter you have it on the beginning of your post there, the better off you'll be. From here, it's going to look a little weird. We're going to do our thread from the hook eye. We're going to throw some dubbing onto our thread. We're going to dub our way back to that post. About one wrap along the bottom of the post, just to get everything locked in place on that. And just do about 4 or 5. If you have room, do 6 turns. And just get in there, trim out your hackle, cut your parachute post down the size, whatever size you like it. Blue wing olives, I like a little short, but I like a lot of hackle there, so it stays afloat since most of the time it's early in the spring. You still got a lot of high water, rough water. You're going to go ahead and whip finish. The bottom there. Do your best not to catch any hackle fibers in there. If you do, you can always go back and trim them out. It's another advantage of doing multiple wraps with your hackle. If you have to go back and cut some out, which I do. And there you have a blue wing olive parachute. Thank you for joining us today on the Waterflies, and we will see you next time.